So this is what I'm doing. I'm watching this to get some background information on the dog, why he died, how he died, because I've never seen this movie a day in my life. All right, because I don't want to go into that episode of Friends, you know, completely blind. I want to have some knowledge on Old Yeller. So this is what we're doing. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and drop a like on the video if you like this reaction. If you want to see more movie reactions, Friends reactions, whatever reactions you want to see. All right, so, and click the link in the description if you want to see the full-length reaction of Old Yeller and the full-length reaction of the Friends episode that is coming out later today. Or probably if you're watching this later, it's probably already out on my channel. So if you want to see full-length reactions in general, click the links in all of the descriptions so you can see the full-length reactions. All right, without further ado, let's get into Old Yeller. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Old Yeller, Old Yeller. It's Mother's Day right now, bro. It's Mother's Day. I haven't even said happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday? What am I talking about?
Best doggone dog in the West.
Best doggone dog
In the West. Ooh, they're going up? Is she pregnant? Oh, my bad. I thought she was pregnant. I thought that's why he was like touching her right there. And suddenly I feel like something bad is about to happen. And now the dog's chasing him away.
Look what a mess.
What you want? Leave! You caused this. You caused these problems. And now I'm gonna throw rocks to this music, to the beat. Feel the melody. Feel it. You just carrying around reptiles?
Oh!
Is this kid serious?
Oh, Mama, just a little old garter snake.
I don't care what that is, bro. Why are you carrying that stuff around in your pockets?
What happened to the middle and me?
What are you doing here? You don't live here, dude.
No account thieving rascal. Get out of here!
I knew he was gonna buy. I knew it. I knew it from that first scene that this kid, it's always a kid bonding with an animal, bro. And, you know, you could tell with them taking the animals out of his pockets, you knew he was gonna bond with this dog. And that's gonna make it even harder for the ending scene, most likely. Am I right? And he's matching the beat again. This guy, he's a musician, isn't he? He's making beats as he goes around town. It's a little different. Bro, don't kill Bambi. Oh, was this before Bambi or after? Was this before? Oh, you're the killer. Oh, you're the guy that killed Bambi's mom, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was too late. Oh.
Let's get that dirty old dog out of our drinking water.
Mind your own business.
Why would he put the dog in a drinking water? He said, mind your own business. No, remove the dog from the... How are we gonna drink that? How are we gonna drink that now? We gonna take that home? You want to drink water off the dog, bro? You want to just pour water on the dog and then drink the water that drips down from his dirty body? Is that what you want to do? Because that's essentially the same thing. Disgusting.
You touch a bite of this meat, and come morning, I'm gonna shoot you right between the eyes.
Bro, he's gonna eat all of it. Why would you leave it out there for the dog? It's like you basically giving it to him. That's a good dog. Old Yeller's not my favorite. You're a good dog. I didn't expect that.
All wet and muddy again.
Again.
But
But it was worth it this time.
Had to dive way down deep under to catch this fish.
That imagination, man, that don't even make sense. Nothing about that was true. Like, not even the slightest detail of that was true. Like, what? I mean, the only thing he got correct was the water. Bro, how is this kid doing this? Oh my gosh! It's the mama. Dear God, why is it so fast? Why is it so fast? Oh my gosh, did you see that? Did y'all see? Oh.
Warn you, old fool, before she kills you.
This is it. This is home.
That was the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Mama, I'm hungry. When are we gonna...
Honest?
That's all right, Miss Coates. Ain't nothing like a little old boy to know when it's time to eat.
See, that's why she didn't want you talking. Kids always be snitching on the low. Like, not gonna lie, kids be so oblivious. Some kids, they be so oblivious with it, and like they'll just say something that you really don't want them to say. They'll be like, "Oh, when are we gonna eat?" around some person that's so obviously waiting to be invited to dinner. You know what I mean? And look at his face, like he wants it, bro. He wants it, and what I mean by it is he wants to eat. He you know he wants to eat. We all know.
I've got a powerful lot to do before supper time.
So, y'all know how much of a plot twist it'll be if his dad killed old Yeller? Bro, like, did they train the raccoons to do this? Or were these like just wild raccoons?
Get him, Yeller! Wipe up the ground with him!
This guy, Travis, man, he gets so happy when old Yeller's doing old Yeller things. Yeller, stop! Yeller! I know I just screamed Yeller to save him. Oh man, I'm a fan now. I'm a fan. That's crazy. Yo, you gotta do so. Oh, not you tripping! This looks pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. You think maybe you're relying on her too much? On him too much? Oh. She fears him. This dog is actually like S tier protector. Okay, he's not lying. Yeah, he's not lying. Yep. Dogs do that with people they love, yep. Or with people they just meet, depending on the dog. Kids, stop! This kid has absolutely zero home training, bro. He really just threw a rock at a guy he doesn't even know. Like, I'm a little upset at the kid. Like, I'm upset that the dog obviously doesn't get to stay, man. But the kid, you can't allow that as a parent. You can't allow your kid to throw rocks at people. You know what I mean? Like, some stranger? Your kid's just throwing rocks at him, bro. That's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. You about to punch him in the face. Imagine. Oh.
I'll swap you.
Oh, man.
Here, boy.
Very mature, beautiful decision.
He's all yours, boy.
Don't know if I would have done it, man. I don't know if I can part my dog. Yeah, it really... I wouldn't want to part with my dog. I wouldn't want to. But if it's a kid... Nah, who am I kidding? I once gave a fidget spinner to my, well... I treat her like a little sister. I don't know where she is, man. I don't know where she is. All I know is she was like the closest thing I had to a little sister. I'm the youngest in my family, so to have a little sister, man, it made me feel like responsible and stuff. You know, I was playing with my little, well, it wasn't a fidget spinner, it was like a fidget cube, I think. You know, I bought that to reduce stress in my life at that time. And, you know, I was fiddling with it, obviously, because that's what you do with fidget devices. I was messing with it, and then she saw it. I let her use it that day, and then she was about to give it back, but then she looked a little sad. I'm like, "What's wrong? You okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I'm like, "How would you feel about keeping it?" So I feel like if I could I know I just compared a dog to a fidget cube, bro. Y'all can go ahead and hit dislike if you don't like that part, but for the real ones, you know, I gave her my fidget cube. That was like one of the first times in my life where I feel like I did something for someone significantly younger than me that probably wanted it even more than I did. You know, that fidget cube. You know, I don't know where she is in life, but wherever you are, you know exactly who you are if you're watching this video. I do miss you in my life as my little sister. You know, there weren't that many there weren't that many people in my. There were only like two people that I knew that I called my little sister, and both of them I haven't kept in contact, bro. But that's because I couldn't. I don't know where they went.
But there's a plague of hydrophobia in these parts. Wanted to warn you not to take any chances. Not until they get to the point of slobbering and staggering around.
Hog tracks, Yar. Get him, boy.
Get him, boy. Oh no. Oh no. He said stay still. Stay still. You stay with the group. Nah, you gotta make him pay for that. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. Do I see bone? Ah, they're not gonna show it because it's a Disney movie. No. Don't close your eyes, bro. Don't close your eyes, bro. Bro, Yeller, if you die on me, homie, they're trying to get in though. But why would they be there? You know what I mean? Why would they be there if he's alive? Man, I'm so glad old Yeller's all right though.
I brought you a surprise.
Oh. What was that?
But you just like her old pappy, stout and willing.
The way he said that. He said like her old pappy, stout and willing. I don't know, man. The one that was chewing on your leg, it looked kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked kind of upset. It looked like you just killed its entire family, bro. Like, it was some serious aggression. I'm like, dang, what? The hog was like moving its mouth all over its leg, bro. All over his leg. Like, I'm just like, bro, what's with this guy? Why is he so mad? Okay. Yeah, it was mad, bro. He just trying to convince himself that he's okay. I'm not prepared for that though. I wasn't prepared for 2 deaths. I was prepared for 1. I wasn't prepared for 2. Oh God. She has hydrophobia? Is that what it's called?
Let's get finished and go burn the carcass.
Well, you were sick too. How come they didn't shoot you?
It's a different sickness.
Something different.
He said, how come they... What? How do you sound right now, little bro? How come they didn't shoot you? You want me to die, bro? Come on, man. He's got to get a good shot. Oh, this is how he dies. What? The wolf got a lot of blood on him. My guess is either the wolf has hydrophobia or the wolf was eating the cow's decomposed body, which means that wolf just got hydrophobia, passed it on. Bro, y'all didn't have, man. Bro, that's plot, bro. He died to plot. You can't like he died to plot, bro. It's no way around it. He died to the plot. He died to the plot.
They say sometimes it takes a month to tell.
Okay, so we playing the waiting game with it. We got 20 minutes. We got 13 minutes, my bad. Close the door! Quickly! Leave! Close door! Back up, no sudden movements. Just quickly close door. He's actually an idiot. He's actually the dumbest kid I've ever seen, bro. He's actually the dumbest kid I've ever seen. And that's crazy because I've seen a lot of dumb kids in a lot of movies, bro. And shows. It was this one show. It's called, I think, Somewhere in Between. For anybody who hasn't seen that, I won't spoil it. But just know that it's a kid in that show who does dumb things. And the dumb decisions she makes propels the plot forward. And I just hate how when you make a show that's oriented around one specific dumb person making dumb decisions, thus propelling other characters to either save them or get killed whilst trying to save them. And that is the main reason I could not continue watching Vampire Diaries. Y'all would not want me to react to that because the entire first 2 seasons was like, that's all I watched. I think I watched like 2 seasons. I don't even think I watched 2 seasons, bro. I might have just watched 1 tops. But I remember like main character was just getting saved constantly and she was always nagging other people, bro. Like, you're in no position to talk to them like this. you're constantly being saved. You're like Sakura. And you know why we all hate Sakura? Because she constantly attacks Naruto, either verbally or physically. And I'm like, bro, you know how many times Naruto saved you? Or saved the village? You know what I mean? Like, you out here beating, what's the old dude's name? You beat Sasori. Naruto beat Pain. You know, so this kid doesn't hear that? Like, he's deaf, right? So he was just born deaf? That would explain why he didn't run when he saw the bear moving towards him. When he saw Mama Bear moving towards him, he didn't hear how angry Mama Bear was. You know, that because he was being stupid and like beating up a baby cub, a bear cub. Who does that, bro? First off, who wrestles a bear cub? Secondly, who bullies a bear cub? You know, if you see a bear cub around, Mama's probably not too far away. Like, I'm teaching my kids that day one, bro. First off, my kids wouldn't be wrestling with a bear cub. All right, we're not wrestling with the bear cub. I know I sound like my facial expressions probably mimic Joe Bartolozzi, or however you say his last name. Love him, by the way. Love his TikTok. But we're not wrestling a bear cub, okay? If I have kids, when I have kids, I hope to have kids someday. When I have kids, I'm gonna teach them day one, straight out the womb. I'm gonna look them dead in the face, in the palm of my hand. I'm gonna be like, you will never wrestle a bear cub, because Old Yeller. And then I'm gonna hold my other kid in my hand, and I'm gonna be like, you will never go towards a dog that is clearly not wanting you to go towards it. How does it sound when it doesn't want you to go towards it, kids? And they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? I know, it's tearing me to pieces. That was like the best dog ever, man. That dog, it filled that hole in his heart, you know, from his dog when he was younger. Because he didn't think Old Yeller, he was like, you remember what he said in the beginning? How, what was her name? Belle or Bella or something? How Old Yeller, like, doesn't even come close to her, you know what I mean? And now, look at him, crying right now, bawling his eyes out, knowing that he has to part with Old Yeller. Oh my gosh, that's, like, I'm hurt because Old Yeller died to the plot, but at the same time, ooh, this is a good plot, though. This is a good plot. Oh, not Pops coming back after a whole summer of this. All this sadness, man. Those weren't fake tears, by the way, man. Those might have looked fake, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Like, as soon as they showed his body walking away from the dead dog, like, I was just, that sent me over the edge.
Maybe pot Old Yeller, but he ain't Old Yeller.
That was beautiful. That was such a nice line, man. Because that's the same thing he said about the other dog he had before Old Yeller. He's the type where when he loves something, he loves it hard. You know, he loves it really hard. You know, it's hard for he can't just let the new puppy in. What, just because you got Old Yeller blood in your veins? What that mean to me? You're not your Pops. Let me chill. Oh. Oh, and they used the calming soundtrack, and they flipped it. They flipped it, and they made it sad. They made it. They used it's like they made it a half. They made it a note lower. I think it went from. I think they took it flat. I think that it went from sharp to. I like how they use like the same soundtrack over and over, but they change it depending on the mood, and it's just so simple and beautiful.
And you start looking around for something good to take the place of the bad. As a general rule, you can find it.
What was she doing? Just waiting around. Why was she over there, bro? Where did you come from?
Best doggone dog in the West.
That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. But you know what? You know what? You know what? I don't even know. I don't even know. That was great. Like, I genuinely did not like did not expect that to be so great. Like, I expected it to be good, but not great. You know what I mean? Like, it was actually fantastic. It was actually fantastic. And you know, I like really I don't know what to say, man. I almost cried. I mean, I did. What am I talking about? I did cry. I cried my eyes out on some parts, man. The pacing was absolutely perfect. It was a short movie, but it didn't really need to be long because they had significant character development for Travis and for Old Yeller and his relation to the family. I thought it was going to be that little kid as the main character, but I was actually pretty glad it was Travis instead, you know? And we got to see Travis really grow up from being the uncertain, hopeful, yet somewhat you know, self-doubting, you know. He was always doubting himself, at least at first. Well, he wasn't really. He was just always sure of the fact that he knew he didn't have what it takes to like fully defend the house, but he always tried his best, and he knew he would try his best. Like, he knew he was scared at some points or nervous or whatever, but he always still got the job done, you know? And I really like that about Travis. I also liked how, you know, his lady friend, she wanted him to really like that pup, and she was, I think, at first I thought she was sad because he was gonna die or something, but she was actually just sad because he didn't really seem to care, you know. And I'm like, I just thought he didn't care because he was sick, you know. That's why I thought nothing was wrong about that scene. But looking back in retrospect, like I realized she was sad that he didn't like the puppy, and you know, it makes sense because his mind was elsewhere. His mind was, you know, I'm injured. Old Yeller's injured. You know, Old Yeller is really hurt. I want him to get better so we can get back to normal. He wasn't trying to think about anything else but recovery. You know, like on some 2012 like Derrick Rose vibes. You know, that's all he was thinking about. But it turned out to be just Old Yeller dying. At first I thought it was going to be those two, but it turned out to be Old Yeller. It's like, I knew it would happen, but I couldn't avoid that feeling, bro. I couldn't avoid that feeling of sadness. It was inevitable, like Thanos. Or as some people pronounce it, like Thanos. Like, it was inevitable. You know? And, S tier movie. I'm not surprised that I haven't seen this because nobody I've seen, like nobody I've met has been like, yeah, so I was just watching Old Yeller last night. Like, what? Nobody just chills at, you know, let me not say that, because there are probably plenty of people who actually chill at the crib and watch Old Yeller. Plenty. Now, without further ado, guys, I am going to get into this episode titled The One Where Old Yeller Dies. Alright, it's a Friends episode, so if you want to watch this episode alongside me, alright, it's going to be coming out later this same day. Old Yeller is I'm probably gonna schedule it to be released sometime in the morning before 12 p.m. and then Friends will be out later that night, later that evening. So if you want to watch this episode, this Friends episode titled The One Where Old Yeller Dies, I watched this movie specifically to gather information about this episode, about Old Yeller, because I didn't want to go into this episode completely blind of Old Yeller's backstory. You know, I wanted to feel what the friends are feeling. I got that feeling, and now we're here. So thank you guys for watching this video with me. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. Drop a like and a sub if you're new. What? Drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you're new. It would go a long way in supporting the channel. I know I just said that, but it would go a long way in supporting the channel. Right now we are, well, as of this recording, we are at 650 subscribers. So by the time you guys see this, we may be under that, or we may be past that. Who knows? Regardless, guys, I will see you guys for the next movie reaction. I don't know what that will be just yet, but I will see you guys soon, very soon, for the next movie reaction. Check back for more. And if you want to see, again, if you want to see this full-length reaction and the episode of Friends about Old Yeller, click the link in the description for more. All right, till then, guys.
Old Yeller, Old Yeller, Old Yeller. Here, Yeller, come back, Yeller. Best doggone dog in the West.
Old Yeller was a mongrel, an ugly lop-eared mongrel, fancy-free without a family tree. But he could up and do it, and prove there's nothing to it, and that's how a good dog should be.